Hello everybody. How are you today? I'm doing pretty good. I hope y'all are doing friggin' fantastic. I'm excited because huge shout out to Arlene for leaving a comment yesterday and giving me some incentive on what to show you guys today, because now I have a relative idea of something fairly interesting to show you guys, so I'm excited. So I'm gonna start off with Smoky quartz, because I freaking love crystals. Crystals are the coolest little things. I find these bring me energy. I'll just set them up here. So that's Smoky quartz. It's I like to imagine that it takes the negative energies out of the air and only allows positive energies to come back in. Then I got amethyst, which is super freaking cool. If you look, this one's one of my favorites because it's super calming to look at. Just that purple. It's like a royal purple. It's like super pretty. Anyways, this one I use for, I don't use any of them really. I just set them all up in my room and they do their own thing because they're like little generators. I find them really cool. That's why I collect them. But yeah, I was amethyst, Smoky quartz. Amethyst, I like to imagine that it takes all of the, I want to say, stressful energies out of the air and then turns them into very calming and relaxing energies. Then we got one I think everybody's gonna find pretty neat. It's called pyrite, also known as fool's gold. This one's super cool because just the way it looks kind of golden. Also found out with pyrite, miners back in the day, when they used to look for gold, they'd stumble across this and then they'd mistaken this for gold, which I understand because if you look at it, it's got a golden little sheen to it. So that's pyrite. And I also got this one. This one you're gonna find really weird. This one is called bismuth. Bismuth is a very interesting substance. Originally, I thought that's just how it grew inside of a rock. But actually, you can grow this yourself using various amount of chemicals. I forget what the chemical compounds were. I believe one of them was Pepto-Bismol, believe it or not. But yeah, that's bismuth. It's a super unique substance. It's super thin and brittle. It's not like pyrite or amethyst or any of those, because those are really hard rocks. Bismuth is like really, like I could, if I really wanted to, but I don't. Then I also got, oh, this one's my favorite. This was the very first one I ever bought, actually. Leomere? I already forget the name. Anyways, it's a super pretty one. It like has a blue little sheen to it on one side. And oh yeah, I forgot to tell you the properties. This one, I believe, brings me financial abundance because it looks like a mistaken gold. This one, I believe, is like a spiritual armor. It protects me from negative entities and it distracts them in a way because, like, let's say something flies into my room, wants to harm me, stops, looks at, and then it gets absorbed by everything else and turned into good energies. And this one I find is ideal for lucid dreaming. Like say if you wanted to control your dreams, that one, I find if I stick underneath my pillow, it makes it a lot easier to control my dreams. I have a lot more say in what goes on in my dreams. And then I got my opal. Opal's another really cool one. I love opal. It's also got little diamonds around it, but that's besides the point. Opal is like, what would I say for opal? Opal's like a healing one. But me being a Virgo, I'm not supposed to wear just plain opal. And then I got, this is my Amazon ring. It very faintly says, keep effing going. As a reminder to myself to just keep fucking going. And yeah, then I got my IRA. This is the all-seeing. Make sure to, this thing scares off any negative energies. This thing actually, this helps me see beyond the lies before they're even spoken. So whenever somebody wants to lie, I can already tell. It's like a amplifier. Then I keep my cross because I was originally a man of God when I was first born. I was born into a Christian family. I can't go against it. I have my King James Bible inside. I read that. But I also got the Quran because I highly respect Islamic beliefs. I got the Buddhist word because I highly respect their beliefs. I highly respect everybody's beliefs. Don't take that little hand signal into misinterpretation either. I was just trying to broaden everybody's horizon. Hand signals, there's nothing wrong with those. Like when people do this or like this or like, what's another one? I don't know. There's a bunch of them people do, but there's nothing to it. Like I can do this, that, this, that. You can see people do it all the time. People who are into anime shows, they know a lot. I find that entertaining because if you look at the religious side of it, they think it's bad. But then you look at the people that do it, and they're pretty good people. So I decided to forget the judgmental side of everything and decided to honor everything for what it should be honored as. Like if something is highly respected and believed in by a large group of people to the point where all those people can get along on the same subject, we shouldn't try to shit on their subject. We should try to broaden our own horizons to understand how can our subject correlate with their subject. Such as a bunch of nonsense that I shouldn't get into, but I'm going to because everybody is so headstrong saying that, oh, you can't believe in this because that's bad, or oh, you can't believe in this because that's bad, or oh, you can't do this because that's bad. But if you guys live that way, I hope you know that you're going to drive yourself into a state of psychosis where you will look at something like, what would be an example? Like a rock right here. You'd look at this, right? And you'd go, oh, geez, you shouldn't get too involved into these because you can't get powers from crystals or whatever, and it's demonic and bad juju and bad whatever. But after owning all this stuff and owning all of those books, I've realized your whole house just doesn't up and burn down if you have it all in the same room. There is nothing bad. It's just what your mind puts onto it. If your mind tells you that's bad, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad, then don't go out of your way to get it. Me, I looked at them, I said, fuck, those are pretty. So I spent my own money on them. But that's my beliefs. Everybody is entitled to their own beliefs. And I can't forget about my little totem either. I got this from the Dominican. I was given this, but they told me I wasn't allowed to take it back home, so I did everything I could to get this thing back home, because this, I believe, is a totem of spiritual defense. Because anything that tries to invade my privacy sees this and then just knows, like, He's a little equipped, which I enjoy, because now I have the confidence every night to not have to worry about any of these bad energies or bad influences or my mind's being taken control of, because there's literally, like Jordan Peterson said, there's 4 voices inside your own mind. They're the whispers you hear. Don't let this all go to your head. If you have the one, you have the one. I believe I have 4. I believe I have a good one. I believe I have a bad one. I believe I have a heart mind, and I believe I have a higher mind. Most of the time, I try to use the good and the bad to dictate what comes from my heart, and my higher self allows my heart to speak freely. And my mind lets my heart speak only good. That's what I believe anyways. Y'all can believe your own thing. I want to hear your guys' beliefs, so leave those down in the comments. If you thought any of them little rocks were neat or cool, make sure to like the video. Throw a comment on if you want to see any other rocks. I'll try to bring them into the video. If I don't have them, I'll just straight up tell you. But other than that, I can't forget about my watch. Oh my goodness, I almost forgot about the most coolest thing I got from Toronto. This here is a Bon Hier. This one is number 41 out of 101. It's got a sandstone inside, and it's also, the watch itself is made from wood, which I thought was the coolest thing in the world. And nobody was going to tell me otherwise, because I used to be a carpenter and wood was just my go-to thing. So a wooden watch, especially when I didn't have a watch, seemed like the Cadillac of watches. And I'm happy I got a Bon Hier, because it's like a little investment, kinda. It's neat. I liked it. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go inside, have a coffee, finish cleaning my bedroom, probably clean whatever else I can inside just to occupy my day. Still gotta work out. Didn't do that this morning. It's my own fault. So don't worry about that. I'll get that done. Read for an hour. Made sure to do that. I read my book, Warhammer. It's about one of the 21 Sons. He's an evil guy. Anyways. But yeah, so I hope y'all get to enjoy the rest of your beautiful day. I hope y'all are happy. I hope y'all are staying prosperous, doing your own things, not focusing on what the heck the world has to say, because every time somebody comes home, they have to tell me what the media told them all day. And they're like, oh, we're going to lose power this weekend. And I was like, how do you know? And they were like, oh, well, a storm's coming. And I was like, how do you know? And they were like, well, the Weather Network. And I was like, how do they know? So anyways, anything that tries to predict your future, don't let it. That's all I gotta say. Don't let anything predict your future. Tell yourself you want this for your future. Your higher self will tell you how to get there. And then you gotta believe in your heart, aka your gut, because it's literally like heart, gut, right? So when people say they have a gut feeling, it's literally their heart. But make sure to believe in those feelings, because those feelings are the real ones. Your higher self will tell you, if you get the goosebumps, you know it's right. Then if you can feel your heart just about to blow right out of your chest, then you know it's going to do something for you. It may feel wrong at the time, but eventually everything will come full circle. That's the whole point of karma. Karma is a big thing. Make sure to look as much into karma as you can, because karma is the laws of the universe. whatever you do will affect you. Every action has an equal to opposite reaction. So just know if you're, I don't know, sad, depressed, lonely, anxious, anything really, just know that there's an opposite. There's always two. Like if I'm feeling lonely, I realize it's not loneliness, it's peace. I don't have to worry about somebody else around me. I don't have to worry about somebody else's feelings. I don't have to worry about somebody else's opinions. So loneliness isn't bad. Don't look at it like it's a bad thing. Loneliness is actually one of the keys to growth. Then you get anxiety. Anxiety is two things. Anxiety is either a resentment for something you're about to do, or it's an excitement that you don't understand yet. And then depression, that's just a lie. Whoever told you you're depressed is a lie. I can get depressed, but then I can also just watch a video about a couple kittens playing with a box, and then next thing you know, that whatever I was just thinking is completely in the woods. I'm overtly happy. I'm giggling. I'm laughing. It's like the cats I have here. They just fill me with serotonin. Especially Bun Bun. She is a wild little animal. Where is that thing anyways? Yeah, it was the one I had in my arms yesterday. But yeah. I hope you all have a completely blessed day. I hope whatever God you believe in blesses you with every single thing you deserve, because you do. You deserve everything. I know you do, because you're an awesome person. I just want you guys to know, love you. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope it turns into an even better day after watching this. And just make sure to tell your mom, your dad, your grandma, or your grandpa that you love them before you go to bed tonight. That's all I ask. So, and well, I'm going to ask another thing. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this with your friends and family, and make sure to take care of yourself, because if you don't put yourself first, nobody else will. I love yous. Take care.